Awareness and demanding action. Students, whether in fourth grade or in high school, spoke out tonight about safety in schools across the country. The group honored the victims of the Santa Fe, Texas school shooting, saying they fear it won't be the last.
Fox Carolina's Shell Ramin is live from One City Plaza in downtown Greenville. So Shell, you spoke to a lot of the students there tonight. What stood out to you about this vigil?
Well, Cody, it was definitely when the president of Students Demand Action read a letter from another student in Santa Fe explaining you never think that something like this will happen in your own school. But sadly, the majority of the students I spoke to today say they're not even shocked by all these headlines coming out about shootings. And now they want to see action and to keep students safe.
I just gotten out of my last AP exam and I got in the car and my mom looked at me and she said, "There's been another one." And I knew exactly what she was talking about. My stomach dropped.
Greenville High sophomore Caroline Avenger's mind didn't have to wander far. She knew her mother was talking about a school shooting, this time Santa Fe, Texas.
8 students, 2 teachers.
And then there are a plethora of actual legislative items that we really like to see. The most commonly talked about, are universal background checks, ending the sale of bump stocks.
Students Demand Action were crying out against gun violence at One City Plaza in downtown Greenville, hoping to get the attention of lawmakers and the community.
Let us remember Christian Riley Garcia.
But more importantly, even without knowing the fallen students and teachers,
let us remember Kimberly Jessica Vaughn.
They're recognizing their lives and how they were killed.
Hopefully, our legislature will start to understand that it's time to listen, especially to their own children who want to feel safe in this country.
You take the example of 9/11 and hijacking of airplanes. Since that time, because of the things that we did, the practical things that were done to prevent that from happening going forward, we haven't had another hijack.
State Representative Gary Smith says the focus should be on what resources we can put into schools to keep students safe. That conversation has been going on across the upstate, including one sheriff's proposal to have armed staff in schools. The school board opted instead to increase the number of school resource officers.
I want parents and students to know going forward in the next school year, that there's going to be a trained school resource officer, a trained police officer at every school in our county. And they're there for that student safety, for that student